Well, today I am making cube steaks. Cube steaks, Smother cube steaks. So, right now I have a few of them already done. I'm going to go ahead and transfer them to the plate so I can, I don't want them to overcook because they're really going to cook into the gravy. So let's go ahead and take this out. And then we're going to add our vegetables. So I have my onions and bell peppers right here. So I'm going to go ahead and add those in there. Why these are, so you can go ahead and keep the oil in there because we're going to use flour. So how I seasoned my pork steaks, my cube steaks. I'm going to turn the fire down for a minute. So this is what I use for my cube steaks. Just a pinch. Now you're going to season it to your taste. And parsley for color after you make the gravy. So go ahead and finish stirring this up. I know it looks like a lot of oil, but once you add your flour in it, it's going to work out just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and finish sauteing the vegetables. And then we're going to finish seasoning the gravy once it's done. So we're going to add the meat back into this once they sauteed. So as you can see, my vegetables have gotten a lot tender. So now I'm going to add the flour. I use 3 tablespoons of flour. I also drain some of the oil. So now, so a lot of people like their gravy dark, so I'm going to show you what to do. I'm going to use browning. Browning is a coloring that a lot of Jamaican use in their foods, like oxtails and things. So I'm going to be also using oyster sauce. I love the flavor that it gives. You can buy this at Korean store, Walmart, or whatever. So we're going to let this brown. And then I'm going to add the meat back with some water. And I have a secret for, even though this is beef, I am going to be using 1 package of the Roman noodle seasoning from the chicken seasoning. Gives it a better taste. And then we're going to add the black pepper and everything to it. So let's come back to this in a few seconds. Okay, as you can see, this is getting actually brown, but I have to get things done because I believe a man should have a hot meal when he gets home. So my guy will be coming home in the next 30 minutes. So I'm trying to get things done. So I'm just going to let this get a blonde color. You can let it get kind of brown. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add my water and start seasoning my gravy. This is roux. And make sure your water is cold. Do not put hot water in this. So after this is all mixed up, we're going to throw the meat back in. Make sure you scrape the bottom because that's where all the flavors is. Now it's going to take a minute for it to come up to boil. And this when you start seasoning your water right now after you got it all mixed up. So I'm going to add some more water into this. Once it comes to a... Now you can start seasoning it now once you put this in. Because once it comes to a boil, so this is enough water that I'm going to put in it. And I'm going to show you to have a brown color what's going to happen. Now, I'm going to use brownie. This is brownie. Excuse the bottle. I cook. I don't play in this kitchen. Okay? So this is brownie for color. So I have another one in the kitchen. Also, I'm going to be using oyster sauce. That's oyster sauce. You can get this at Walmart or any Asian store. So we're going to go a little bit right there. Okay. Stir this up. And then we can start seasoning it. Now remember I told y'all about the Roman noodle seasoning. Gives them an excellent taste. Even though this is beef, this is the seasoning. This is all the salt you're going to use. And then we're going to go in with our black pepper. And that's it. If you want a little more garlic powder, if you like garlic, go ahead and put some in there. I'm just going to put just a little bit more in here. Okay, and then we're going to let this come to a boil. So, now we can add the meat back. Once it comes to a boil, you guys will see how beautiful it looks. So it's coming along very well. This is smothered cube steaks, and they're getting done. So I got my sauteed peas right here. There's peas, onions, garlic powder, onion powder, season it to your taste, and also the rice. The rice is in there. And then I also made cornbread because that's what he wanted. So I don't understand why it is so hard. If you stay at home or you go to work, if a man is working almost 9 to 12 hours a day, what's wrong with cooking him something to eat? I don't understand that. If you watch TV and he watched TV and y'all both using the utilities, what's wrong with both of y'all paying? If y'all both eating, what's wrong with both of y'all paying for the grocery bill? Y'all stay in the same house, what's wrong with both of y'all paying rent? I have no problem with 50-50. If that's your understanding, you know, it works for some people, it don't work for other people. Some people say, oh, that's a roommate, that's not my man then, if I have to do all of that. Well, you eating, you spending his money, but you don't want to contribute. Ain't nothing wrong with cooking a man a hot meal. When you do what you're supposed to do, when you cook and you take care of your household, you don't have to ask for nothing because it's going to be there. When he knows you're leaving, he's going to say, hey, babe, you need some money, or it's going to be on the dresser, or it's going to be on the table. Like me, I wake up and there's $2,000-$3,000 in my purse. I ain't got to ask for nothing. And he don't have to ask for nothing. When he comes home, his food is done. Here I come. Okay, my baby's at the door. So I'm getting ready to open up the door. So I'm getting ready to make his plate. So.
Yeah, that look good, baby.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get in the shower.
All right. So you have,
Man, that shit look good as fuck.
I know there's your, wait, hold on, babe. This is your cube steak, your gravy and rice, your peas that you like,
Yeah, I love that shit.
and your cornbread.
Yeah, that shit look good, baby. I'm gonna go ahead and get in the shower, all right?
All right, I got you.